you got some minis in your stash and you're not sure what to do with those minis, here's an awesome little pattern that just came out. It's by Malia Mae and it is super cute. It is called the Tiny Kerchiefs, plural. And I selected, there's two different patterns in the single pattern on Ravelry, and I selected the ribbed scarflet. And it starts down at this very point, and you gradually move to the point where it gets wider and wider and wider. And I had a 20-gram mini skein, and I thought, I am going to use this beautiful color, this hand-dyed yarn by Feisty Fibers, and I believe I have her tag right there. And this is 75% merino and 25% nylon, 25 grams. It was 87 yards. And the colorway, it's a classic sock, is called Nailed It. And I think she did nail this beautiful hand-dyed color. And I decided to use it to make a little scarflet. And so let me tell you a little bit about this knitted piece. I'm going to look at my Ravelry notes so that I get it accurate. I used the full 20 grams to do this, and I used a US 4 or 3.5 millimeter needle, and it took up the whole 20 grams. I just kept knitting until I got to the point where I had 4 times the amount of yarn of the length of the last number of stitches that I had casted on, or that were live on the needle, and then I just cast off using a simple cast off. And it is, I measured it, so it's almost 10 inches in depth from the top to the very first point where you start, and it's about 9.75, and it is 30 inches wide. The pattern calls, I think you can do it for, there's 2 different sizings there and 2 different patterns, and one is about 6 inches by 22 inches wide. But I wanted to use the entire skein of yarn because I didn't want to, this little mini skein, I didn't want to have anything left over, so I chose to use the whole thing. This is such beautiful yarn. It is so, so soft. If you're looking to order some yarn from hand-dyed yarn, I'd highly recommend this yarn. I don't think there was anything new that I learned. It's straightforward. It's got, 2x2 ribbing. As you go, you're increasing at that center point. And yeah, I just love the knit. I think I did this, it was really, really, really quick, nothing difficult. I didn't learn anything new. Would I do it again? Yeah, probably, because it's so pretty. And these make great little gifts, and they're not very heavy. So anyone, even in the springtime, this is a lovely piece to wear or even to work. For those who are working in an office, this would look lovely with a blouse and a suit. So it is the Tiny Kerchief. I did the ribbed scarflet. There is another pattern with this free pattern that you'll find on Ravelry, and yeah, makes for a great little gift.